As Catholic servant leaders, do you manage in haste or do you minister in hope? Wanting to be seen as a good leader, and we all want to be seen as good leaders, when I think about that question, I want to jump in automatically and say, yes, of course, I minister in hope. But I want to suggest that this is not a question that we can necessarily answer one time and put down, but this question about managing in haste or ministering in hope is a question that we need to hold constantly in our work. And certainly in the financial picture that's going on today, in the financial world, in the economic crises that we're going through, all these things, so much of that is based in this kind of haste management, that people are seen as objects and to be used and discarded. So in the service of giving us some ideas to play with, I want to talk about the 10 Catholic servant leadership principles in the frame of reference of talking about ministering with hope. Now, I understand you got copies of my book, but in the book, one of the things that I talk about is that I wrote the book specifically more as engaging in dialogue. What I didn't want to do is say, I'm the expert in Catholic servant leadership, and I'm going to come out and tell you how it's done. Because I don't think that's a Catholic perspective. I think a Catholic perspective is much more around, let's dialogue about this. Let's begin to talk about this. Let's talk about, from our different backgrounds and experiences, what does it mean to be a Catholic servant leader? So what I'm going to do is I want to talk through the 10 Catholic servant leadership principles, just briefly, and then we're going to play with them. We're going to work with them today. Love. Love's the basis of Catholicism, of Christianity. Humanity. Catholic servant leadership is about recognizing our common humanity. Right use of power. Leadership as a spiritual practice. Looking at leadership as ministry. Leadership as a journey of faith. Building an embodied peaceful presence. It's about translating love from thoughts and values into action. Valuing community. Something I learned strongly, the Marianists are deeply rooted in community. They see community as a spiritual practice, as a spiritual value. Seeking personal transformation is understanding that I am my tool as a leader. Understanding the universal. And 10, finally, lifelong learning. So again, just a broad overview. So we're going to have some time for reflection. I firmly believe in all the work that I've done is that God speaks to us through our curiosities and interests. So there's no grades, there's no standardized test. I'm just suggesting a possible structure. If you and your partner want to take it a different direction, if you and your table want to take it a different direction, please absolutely feel free. These are just some suggestions. One leadership strategy that's used a lot these days to translate values and beliefs into actions and concrete actions is called an action plan. Select your focus, set your goals, specify your steps, and seek support. And as a way of closing, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Thank you very much for coming today. I'm going to look forward to seeing you this afternoon and tomorrow.